My name's Eric.
My name's Hungover.
And we're doing the Pokemon Go review for Android and iOS. It's a fantastic augmented reality game that you play on your phone, and you also need some adapters to play this game successfully for extended periods of time, such as portable chargers. You need to turn off your brightness, and you need to stay hydrated because you're going to be moving, because the only way to catch them all is to get off the couch, get out of the house, and go find them.
And Pokemon, go find them.
So it's graphically, it's a fantastic little imagery. Doesn't really do too much craziness. It's pretty bland, but
I think it looks great. I love the look of Pokemon in this game. I mean, they transferred over to mobile gaming so beautifully.
Yeah. They actually have other successful Pokemon games out there that look fantastic, so it definitely didn't stray far from that. As far as the sound goes, the music in the game, I was not that interested in. I immediately turned it off because, one, that's a battery saver, turning the music off. The music is not the original music from Red or Blue or any version that I have ever heard before, and it's distorted and sounds funky.
It's kind of like a remixed a couple of songs you might recognize from Pokemon. They're interesting. They're definitely going to get annoying after about 30 minutes, so turn that off.
Yeah. They kind of reminded me of the Blue Man Group. Like I'll have you listen to it later, but they have like this weird the Blue Man Group uses like PVC piping to make a bunch of sounds and stuff, and this sounds similar to that. The sound effects of the game, such as the Pokemon cries, the Pokemon balls, the catching, the screeching and stuff with the Pokemon.
Oh,
when they rustle out of the bushes and whatnot.
Okay, can I talk about that real quick? Yeah. The screeching. Why? Why would you do like the crazy, like horrible 8-bit sound from the original games?
Yeah.
It's not nostalgic. I don't like it. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. Like, make a real noise for the Pokemon.
Yeah, exactly. They should not just be some just random scratch across the nail boards. They should use the sound bites that they have for them all. Yeah,
it's not necessary to bring in like the 8-bit sound that Pokemon originally had. No one's gonna fucking remember that.
Yeah. So it's as far as that sound effects go, turn it off. Saves you battery. The only one I leave on is vibrate mode, because it's the only other way you'll be notified of Pokemon popping up in your area. Mm-hmm. The concept of the game is basically you need to get out of your house and you need to go explore stuff, and random locations in your area will be Pokestops, which then you go to collect Pokeballs, potions, and items and whatnot. You'll also run into gyms that are controlled by the 3 factions in this team. The red, which is Valor.
Team Valor.
Blue is
Team Mystic.
Yellow is
Team Instinct.
There you go. And right now, from the last numbers that I read, it was about 50-50 split between red and blue.
Yeah, you get like a 39, and then you had some
22% for yellow.
A couple idiots in Team Instinct.
Which is what I started off at, and then I restarted my game. And
good man.
So both of us have put quite a bit of time. We've done a lot of traveling.
Yeah.
I'm sitting around about 60 kilometers right now in distance traveled. There's an achievement at 100 that I'm going for.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I want to max out that thing. I'm sure the next one after this will be like 1,000, so it's going to take me a little bit. But it's definitely increased my activity. I've definitely gone out a lot more. I've actually gone out in caravans of people, and we've gone hunting Pokemon in like groups of like anywhere from 2 to 10 people at a time. That's like awesome. Following in caravans. Yeah. Overall, it's been a very positive community thing. Parks are lit up. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, this has been great for me and my girlfriend. My girlfriend doesn't play games; she's not a gamer. But my God, does she play Pokemon Go? Like, same level as me. She's just ferocious about it. So it's been huge for us to be able to like do stuff together, especially like gaming. It's fantastic.
And that same sentiment can be said about parents and their kids. My dad and brother haven't spent a lot of time together, just one-on-ones. But the other night, I found out that they went out Pokemon hunting. My dad doesn't play. He just followed my brother, and they hung out for like 2 hours or something like that, chasing Pokemon, which was really good to hear. And then also I heard about other parents and stuff are letting the kids play on their phone. And the kids are all like, oh, I get to hang out with mom today. We're going Pokemon hunting, or uncle, or whatever like that. Not the one that touches them, but the good one. The other thing about this game is that there is a pay to play or pay to accelerate.
That's fine. I mean, I it could be so much worse, right? I mean, you don't have pay to win. Essentially, you do have a quicker progression if you want to spend the money, you want to drop the money. So there's stuff called lucky eggs in the game. If you pop a lucky egg, it's an item. You'll get twice the experience for 30 minutes. Now, there's a lot of people that will tell you to do the Pidgey trick, where you catch a lot of Pidgeys and you can evolve those Pidgeys while you're lucky egg, and you can sort of boost yourself that way. I don't know if it's necessarily what they intended for people to do, but it's certainly the best strategy.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can make yourself level up a lot quicker that way. You gonna get extra power that way? You gonna make yourself a better trainer? Not necessarily.
So far, the only benefit I've really seen to it is the great balls and the berries. Those are the two things that I say people should race towards. As far as the battling mechanic that they have in this game with the gym leaders, so the 3 different factions battle over specific locations that are gyms. A certain gym will hold a thing, and then you have to fight it to multiple times for your team to lower their prestige so you can take it over, and then you put your Pokemon in there so that you can then control the location. You get actual currency in the game that we were talking about that costs money. It's very little, but over time, if you do it consistently, you can then purchase items out of the store, such as lucky eggs or more Pokeballs or other things to help you in the game. The battling system that you use at the gyms, I think, is actually pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So you tap on your creature to attack. You hold down on him when he has enough charge to use his bigger attack, and you swipe left or right at specific times to dodge your opponent's attacks.
Right. Yeah, I really wasn't super sweet on that combat system initially when I was playing the game, but it's since grown on me. I mean, I think it's really simple, it's easy, it's fun, and it has some level of strategy. If you're talking about dodging, and then of course, you're going to have the old school, the matchups. Some will do better against others as far as types and whatnot. So there's that.
That is very true.
But I think the whole gym system is pretty amazing. It's really drawn me into the game. If you just had Pokemon and you just had the ability to catch them and you just had the GPS and you just had the augmented reality shit, I'm not into it. If you just have those things,
yes.
But you do have the gyms, you do have the teams, and the fact that you're controlling these gyms and putting your Pokemon up, and you're a trainer at that gym that someone else has to beat. Those are all real people. That's pretty amazing for me. That's what I like. I like the competition.
Yes.
So you add a next level of that if this company wants to add dueling,
between your friends and stuff and whatnot.
Right, you can walk up to somebody and duel
Pokestops.
them. That's gonna put it off to some other celestial level for me where I'll never stop playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah. Yeah, there's also talks of being able to change your avatar and your faction. If you go to their support page, it talks about how it's a feature that they have not yet implemented. There's also talks about them allowing trading between teams. When you go to a Pokestop, when you're at a Pokestop, you're able to trade. So that's another thing that's up in the air.
Yeah.
So overall, this game is free, mind you. Right now, you will have to deal with some server issues if you pick this game up right now. Connectivity issues and whatnot. It's very, very popular. I mean, people would rather play this than get laid on Tinder. This is more downloaded than Tinder.
It's true.
So you got a lot of people fighting on, and also there's some hacking going on. There's some DDoS attacking supposedly from Team Poodle or something.
I don't remember who claimed it, but they were trying to say they were trying to drop the servers last night? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So, overall review, I say spend $20 on this thing and get set up for a really long time by buying my favorite part, which is the incubators, the eggs that we didn't talk about. The more you walk, you hatch eggs that then could be any Pokemon on the list.
Very cool.
The legendaries. Which the legendaries, we didn't say anything about that.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to be events that are going to be happening where they say at this date, at this time, at this location in your area, there'll be a Pokemon event where you can catch Mewtwo or Zapdos. Yeah. We don't know exactly how that works yet. We've seen the preview where they fought Mewtwo in public and they did a bunch of damage. We've heard rumors that it's whatever team does the most damage gets the capture. So that's why what team you're on is important. But we've also heard whoever kills it first. So they have their own individual spawn for each color, and whoever gets the kill fastest gets the Pokemon.
Yeah.
The other team does not.
I mean, there's just so many fantastic details about this game that we just don't have time to get into all of them.
No.
They're great. I mean, it's a fantastic game, and definitely $20 is a fair price to pay for this thing. It's a free app, and dropping $20 supports it, and will get you pretty well set up. You can put more money into it. I mean, I've seen my buddy has put $100 in this game already.
Jeez,
$100. It's very serious about the Pokemon Go, apparently. But yeah, it's great.
Bag storage space and incubators are my 2 recommendations.
Sure.
Bag space makes it so you can carry more Pokeballs, and incubators makes you hatch more Pokemon. If you want to level up to 12, get a couple lucky eggs as well with that money.
Lucky eggs all day.
My name's Eric.
I'm Sean.
And this is the Pokemon Go review. We're going to go play. There's a golem in the neighborhood.